My dear students of India, and thank you, Big Teacher, for this generous invitation. I am Benjamin Peirce, once a professor of mathematics and astronomy at Harvard University and a passionate seeker of order in the universe. My journey into the cosmos did not begin with a telescope, but with mathematics. As a young man, I was enthralled by the elegant precision of numbers, especially when they were used to describe the motion of worlds. I soon found myself working closely with the US Coast Survey and the Harvard Observatory, not just to observe the stars, but to understand them through calculation. You see, I stood on the shoulders of giants. Johannes Kepler, with his 3 planetary laws, showed us the patterns in planetary dance. Then came Sir Isaac Newton, who gave us the reason behind the rhythm, gravity. Laplace took Newton's insights and wrapped them in a grand mathematical theory, and Lagrange taught us how to navigate complex systems through what is now called Lagrangian mechanics. These were the architects of celestial mechanics, and I took up their blueprint in my own age. My work focused on making our predictions of planetary motion more precise, especially by understanding the small disturbances or perturbations in orbits. With Newton's laws as my compass, I tried to confirm, refine, and even challenge their reach across the vast solar system. Was gravity truly acting the same on the scale of planets as it does on Earth? I devoted years to answering that question. I wasn't alone, of course. I worked in a golden age of astronomical mathematics. There was Urbain le Verrier, who discovered Neptune through calculations alone. How thrilling. And James Clerk Maxwell, whose insights into stability helped explain even the rings of Saturn. Peers like George Biddle Airy refined observations that fed our calculations with precision. And then came those who followed us. My former student, Simon Newcomb, carried our mission forward, refining the constants and pushing celestial predictions into new realms of accuracy. And soon, Henri Poincaré would show us that not all systems are predictable, that chaos too has its place in the universe. Today, when you look up and track a satellite, when space agencies calculate a spacecraft's path to Mars, or when astronomers model the movement of distant exoplanets, they're using the same tools that began with Kepler, passed through Newton and Laplace, and were sharpened in my time. In my heart, I believed, and still believe, that mathematics is the language of the heavens. It brings order to mystery and lets us hear the music of the spheres. So, to each of you listening, if you ever find joy in solving a puzzle or wonder how far a number can reach, remember, your mind too can chart the stars. Thank you, Big Teacher, and thank you, young explorers of India.